So, Perna, I hear you have some power rankings that you did.
I respect that. No, actually, it was loud before Taylor Swift, Tom. Yes, I do have power rankings.
And you cursed the Packers. So the Packers have to be in the top 10 then, right?
Well, dude, this is what's going to make you happy.
I love how you went a little Christopher Walken there. Like, dude.
Yo, dude.
You know.
I could never do a Christopher Walken.
Arrakis.
It's me, Abraham Lincoln. All right, here we go. Boom.
Whoa, at 2?
Did you see it?
2? Damn.
Look, they got something to build on. They got something to build on. Good draft. One splash signing in free agency.
Yes, Jonathan. Yes.
Did they maybe overperform a little bit at the end of the season? Possibly, no. But like, no. I don't know.
2. Wait,
put him at 2.
You know what? I'm surprised about a few things on here.
It's Jordan Love, though, that,
gets you excited, huh?
He's just good. I'm not going to deny it.
Hold on. I'm remembering right now post Denver game, and you just saying he's just not good. He's just not.
He wasn't then.
And now you just saying this.
He looked like shit. It looked like every quarterback I've watched for the last 8 years. And then he turned it around, Tom.
It's so good.
It's the best thing. My favorite thing about the NFL is like when I think I figure out something in terms of like how you identify a situation, a player, a team proves you wrong. Something changes. A player proves you wrong. With Jordan Love, I'm like, I have seen this so many times, and I've had hope. I have put hope where there should not be hope. So I was like, I was trying to help ease you into the transition of football life might not be good.
It's okay. It only lasted a few weeks.
And Jordan Love made me love again.
Okay. You know what my biggest surprise is right now? One, that the Texans are that low. And 2, you have the Ravens above them who you hate. Those are probably my biggest surprise there. I completely understand the Rams. I would be like high on the Rams as well. Dolphins, I really thought about putting on there. Chargers, I'm not as high. I think they'll be better this year. I don't know about top 10 though. Oh, I didn't see that there were more. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
People are very mad I left the Bengals out, and I get that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's my Tampa Bay. I love Baker, but his offensive coordinator's gone. I feel like the guy he finally
we knew
gelled with, and Dave Canales goes to Carolina, and I'm just not sold that offense will be as efficient as it was with Canales there. I feel like more is going to be asked of Baker Mayfield. And until like I see how that plays out, like I don't have a ton of confidence. That's why with the Panthers. Or sorry, the Buccaneers. Red Panthers. That's why I left them off.
Perna. Hold on real quick. I don't hate the Dolphins. I was going to put the Dolphins on there. I'm pretty sure I even said that in the power ranking video. However, they lost a bunch of people during free agency, and I'm tired of hyping up the Dolphins when they don't live up to the hype. Whether it's injury, whether it's whatever. And Tua has been amazing. Tua, I've been rocking with him for fantasy, 100%. All aboard. I keep waiting for it, but they keep on not showing up. And that I can't. The Jets on paper, I think if Rodgers healthy, they're going to be a really good team. I gotta wait for it.
Yeah, I mean you're asking the same question with the Jets and the Dolphins.
I've heard.
Last year's seasons are marred by injury, right? Yeah. So we don't know who the Jets are with Aaron Rodgers. I left him off because I don't really give a shit right now. Let me see Aaron Rodgers play for a month, and then I'll start buying in on the Jets. The Dolphins, I agree. My thought was just by getting healthy, the Dolphins are a lot better than where they finished last season.
Sure.
So, and I like some of what they did in the draft. Could they fall off the top 10 quickly? Yes, 100%. So I agree with you, Tom, but I just I got a Mike McDaniel crush still.
December.
Tyreek Hill, very
December
good.
football.
Jalen Waddle, very good. And then one, you said I hate the Ravens. I don't hate the Ravens. I hate that they let me down. I don't
You
forgive
have
them for that. I
said
still think they're a
multiple
good
times that you
football
hate
team.
them.
The Dolphins, they also let me down. Odell Beckham Jr., overrated. I've said that dozens of times here. But as a third wide receiver in Miami, I like that fit.
Sure.
I don't think he's going to be like a game breaker, but I feel like, oh, Tyreek Hill's double covered. You've got another option besides Jalen Waddle to throw to. I like the opportunity there.
I agree.
Now, Bengals. Let's talk about the Bengals. You got them at 8. I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Here's my thought, Tom. It is
You
May.
forgot about him?
No, I didn't. It's May. I might have forgot about the Jets a little bit. It's May.
There's always one team that you forget.
There's like 4 months for Joe Burrow to hurt himself before the season even starts, Tom.
Why would you even say that, Brandon? Why are you putting it out into the world? Why are we even talking about Joe Burrow getting here? They got Amarius Mims. Hopefully he could just be a very large man to protect Joe Burrow.
Yeah, the fact that they took him makes me think he's going to be terrible. The Bengals identifying offensive line talent? Remember when they let Andrew Whitworth go? What did Whitworth do? Beat him in the Super Bowl. Also, let's not put everything on that Bengals line.
Sure.
Joe Burrow, one of the highest sack quarterbacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe part of that's on Joe Burrow. Maybe he's got to get rid of the ball a little more quickly. I don't know. Calf injury last year, hand injury. We give Tua. Give Tua so much shit for being injured.
Sure.
Who's been more injured lately? Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. Herbert missed a good chunk of last season. His ribs were injured the entire year before. Joe Burrow has missed. He's played 2 full seasons out of 4. I'm not saying that means this year he'll be hurt or Herbert will be hurt. I think Herbert actually will be healthy because Harbaugh smartly investing in that line to protect him.
Like the Bengals.
Yeah, but I don't trust their investments. The Bengals are FTX when it comes to offensive line investments, Tom.
Okay, here's where I can't justify this. I can't justify the Chargers being above the Bengals. There's no shot. Because the Chargers, if we're talking brand new head coach, love it. Go and get Alt, love it. But in terms of just their offense and the weapons that are there, I trust the Bengals a million times more being healthy than a Chargers offense who we haven't seen under this new leadership. And they've also lost a good amount of weapons.
Yeah, that's fair. They're just going to run the shit out of the football, though. Chargers are going to be top 5 in rushing attempts next year. And I think that's going to make Justin Herbert not necessarily statistically better, but a hell of a lot more efficient. And like if Joe Burrow's healthy, then yes, I will be excited to watch the Bengals.
Mm-hmm.
I love watching Joe Burrow play football.
Can I ask a question about the Strouds though? One's my
Stroud boys?
I'm legitimately surprised that you have them down at 8. The Rams, I get. You're high on the Rams because you've been high on the Rams, and I completely understand that because if they pick up where they were last year, like they're gonna look pretty good. I don't. The Bills, I think you're always too high on the Bills, but we've had this conversation 18 times.
But like the Texans, when you look at it, they're the 4th. I've got them basically as the 4th best AFC team at 8, and I think you could argue that.
But aren't you also okay? If you're making the argument for the Packers because it's Jordan Love and they're super young, the Texans are basically the same, but with like more veteran weapons.
Yeah, I still don't trust the way the Texans actually build their team.
Okay. You talking about like the lots of like free agents, like
it's
short-term deals?
Yeah, it's a lot of 1 to 2 year guys.
Okay,
and like part of that's fine. Tank Dell, he is a smaller framed receiver.
sure.
And I do want to make sure he is healthy all year. I love the addition of Stephon Diggs,
Mhm.
but it's Diggs. It's Stephon Diggs. Let's just see how he meshes in that in that locker room,
Well,
man.
that's what I'm saying. Even if Stephon Diggs does nothing there, I
Yeah.
still think they're going to be a really good football team.
No, I think they're going to be very good.
Mm.
I mean, 8 is good.
So
I don't think they're better than Buffalo. I don't think they're better than Kansas City yet. And between them and the Ravens, a little bit of a coin toss. I think the Texans are going to win that division. I will stay very high on CJ Stroud.
So you have Texans versus Bills right now. You have Bills winning?
Yeah. Probably by 6 touchdowns, if I'm being honest. I think you got the Eagles possibly a little too high. But
So, good.
and that's only like we just got to see if they found the right offensive coordinator, right?
That's what I'm looking at and going, obviously losing Jason Kelsey's not great, right? They get Saquon, who I think is an upgrade over Swift. Making that secondary already better. And just having different coordinators, I think you're going to see a better football team.
Yeah. Vic Fangio is going to be a huge improvement. But I think like we watched with the Dolphins defense, there's like an adjustment period. And it took a while before I think they started playing to the way Fangio wanted, and then they all got hurt. So as long as they stay healthy, I think their defense kind of comes together after like week 6 or 7. Looks like Perna's getting ready to... No, I'm not off the Lions train. What do you mean? I got him at 6.
Down to 6. Packers above them already.
Yeah. Dude, is the NFC getting better? That's where I was kind of struggling with some of the rankings.
Well, let me tell you about GPS Clips, the hottest, outrageous channel that's been around for a little while now, like a year now.
You can find all of your GPS clips here.